now.
I was going to say, completely off topic, you mentioned The Lord of the Rings, Thou Shalt Not Pass, and I got to say, that's my favorite movie of all time, if you count all three. What is you guys' favorite movie? This is completely out of nowhere off topic, but I gotta know.
My favorite movie of all time. Give me a second to think. Brittany, go first.
I have two. I have Office Space and Super Troopers.
Super Troopers.
Office
Yeah.
Space is definitely a good one.
Office Space. I'm a good with Office Space. That's a cool ass movie. But Super Troopers?
Oh I love that movie.
You know what the best part of Office Space is?
Which
The
part?
slow motion when it's like, damn, it feels good to be a gangster. I mean, one that you don't really know. That part right there, that is awesome.
Office Space ruins me. Like, it takes me out of my, like, self-induced coma and opens my eyes to how ridiculous. My life is very much like those people in the show. And,
doing your TPS reports.
Oh, my lord. TPS reports, the cube farm. I dream of taking, like, a nice freaking cordless screwdriver and dropping the wall on my cube and just, just
stretch
like
out.
I swear I'm not the employee I can be for a week after I watch that film because it just enlightens me.
See, I have a completely different take on being the employee you can be.
Oh my God.
You be the employee you can be when there's like a job you can bid for, and then you go back to the bare minimum after that.
There you go.
See, you work the bare minimum, so when they need somebody to excel, that's when you step your game up. Because if you go to the top of your game right away, there's nowhere you can go to impress them.
Career advice from Wings of Redemption.
That's a great one. No, but Wings, what's your favorite movie though, Wings?
Oh, my favorite movie of all time. This is a hard question for me.
It is a hard question because now I want to say that it's The Unforgiven or maybe The Departed. Like, I don't know.
See, mine's gonna be something off the wall. Like I'm rolling around like some topics on the top of my head, like King of the Ants. That would be up there with one of my favorite movies of all time. Then I got childhood movies that have lots of like fond memories of, like Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey, which I probably wouldn't like now, but I remember watching it a million times when I was a kid.
Yeah, I watch it now and I'm like, that's fucking Michael J. Fox. That ain't a dog.
But I'm gonna have to go with Death Wish.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing about this is how I'll go with this because I said it's the whole. In my opinion, it's the whole trilogy. I'm gonna count the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy as one. It's one story, so that's what I'm going with.
I'm going
the Death Wish thing. Death Wish is one story as well. It's the story of one of the greatest badasses of all time. God knows how many men Charlie Bronson has taken down in his day.
I mean, I love that kind of movie. Like Death Sentence was one of my favorite movies of like the 2000 era. I love movies that are raw and gritty and don't have a lot of CGI. If a movie has like way too much CGI, I don't even want to watch it, to be honest.
So I'm going to come at this from another direction. I'm impressed when a movie makes me feel something. Like if it moves my emotions, then that movie's done something for me. And it doesn't even have to be a positive thing. Like the movie I have in my head right now is Indecent Proposal. Did you guys see that with Demi Moore and Woody Harrelson?
Yeah,
Robert Redford.
Yeah.
So for whatever movie, not that I've had this experience, I haven't, but it struck me as like tragic the way that thing unfolded. And at the end, they paint it as a happy ending where the two get back together. But it wasn't happy to me. It was like, your relationship, the bond that you used to have is forever tainted by this experience where she chose some other guy over you. And so I'm going to list that, even though like it's hard for me to watch a film like that, it hurt my feelings. And, for that, I am impressed. It's a cool movie. And then on the opposite end of go ahead. Were you going to say something?
No, go ahead and finish.
And on the opposite end of the spectrum is it Revenge of the Titans, the football movie from Disney? Return of the Titans.
Yeah.
Return of the Titans was a similar type thing. That movie, brings a tear to my eye when they win that thing, and I love victory films, man, and that was fun for me to watch. So those are two in my head right now.
I want to add another one on the table right now, The Green Mile.
Oh yeah, man. And that's another one. This kind of feeds into what I was going to bring up. You're talking about movies that touch you, and I watched Brothers the other night, and it's that movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and the kid from Spider-Man, and yeah, and what's the chick's name?
Natalie Portman.
Yeah, Natalie Portman.
All right, I watched that the other night, and there was like 3 or 4 different points in that movie where I started crying. I'm not gonna lie, that was a fucking touching movie. That shit, like. I guess it turns out all right at the end, but like the stuff, that's a great movie.
Right. What was the last movie y'all watched to this day that made you cry?
I cry in a lot of movies. Whenever somebody wins.
The last one. Like if you cried last night, what was the last movie that got you?
Mine was Brothers, because I watched that like 2 nights ago and I cried. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. What
I think Marley and Me. That's like
was that the one with the dog?
Yeah. It's really sad.
Woody?
I'm struggling here to think of the last movie that made me cry. But that doesn't mean it was a long time ago. I cry at fucking movies all the time.
Woody cries sometimes when he watches a Hutch video, okay? So.
Woody was in tears when Hutch was breaking up with his girlfriend.
You know, I
felt really bad. I'm not gonna lie.
He puts himself out there.
Who's mic coming out again?
And I swear, I felt... Oh, my mic is going bad?
Yeah.
Is it okay
start
right
over
now?
Start over with your feelings.
I'm sorry. I wish I could resolve this. But so Hutch puts himself out there on YouTube a lot and really shares things in his life that most of the other YouTube commentators don't. And I swear, I felt like I rode those highs and lows along with him. When he was having trouble with his ex-girlfriend, I really felt for him. It was sad. You know, those two had been together for a long time. Their bond was deep, and then it was broken, and that was rough. And then he had this career win. You know, the move to machinima is not just now he gets paid to do YouTube things. It's bigger than that. It's now he's working as a kind of director. Now he has a career path. Now he's learning a skill that's going to make him employable to other people. He has gone from... a waiter, which is a fine, respectable job, to a professional of some sorts. And it opened a door for him that's more than just, health insurance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. What he's doing now is opening doors for him that to entertainment jobs. I mean, I watched his update today with Sark. Fucking hilarious, man. Like, he could easily be on some kind of, like, entertainment show or something like that. I don't know. It's really funny.
Yeah, he does. He was born for that job, and it prepares him for next jobs. And I felt, the same. I swear, I think I felt the roller coaster with him, where he went through this hard time, then he had this great time, and I'm really happy that it worked out for him like it has.
Yeah, Hutch, if you're out there, Woody cries when he watches your video. Let's see. The last movie I watched that made me cry was Edge of Darkness.
Edge of Darkness.
Is
that the one with
Mel Gibson?
Kevin Bacon? Oh, that one, yeah. I didn't watch that yet.
Oh man, I mean, it probably won't make a regular person cry, but it just you have so much feeling invested into his daughter's character, and just to see how he goes through it and see how he deals with it, you actually can feel like you've lost a kid in that movie. Because
Mel Gibson, despite. Like, everybody goes off because he had some, like, anti-Semitic remarks, and he called the female cop sugar tits and stuff like that. Like, what female cop doesn't have a sense of humor that when Mel Gibson is drunk and calls you sugar tits, you can't laugh it off? I mean, come on. That's funny shit. That's just it's like, oh, Mr. Gibson, you can't be calling me sugar tits. Anyway, when he plays a sad character in the movie and he does that thing where, like, he starts crying, but he tries not to cry, it looks so legit. Like in that movie Signs, where they're sitting around the table and he's made everybody the meal that they wanted because they know the aliens are coming that night, and he's eating the mashed potatoes and he starts crying. That's awesome. He's such a good actor. He's so good at like, I don't know, being sad in a movie.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my Netflix history. I said I cry at movies all the time. I just couldn't think of any. Dude, here's my Netflix enemy. I cried at Public Enemies. I cried watching Ponyo, Couples Retreat. I cried at Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Inglorious Bastards, Zombieland, The Hangover. I remember all these. District 9.
Inglorious
Zombieland.
What, did you cry when Bill Murray got shot or something? What the hell?
No, at the end when they had the victory, when they succeeded, when they knocked out all. Dude, victory
When he got
does
his
it for
Twinkie.
him. Yeah, he got his Twinkie, and they sat there and just he got reunited with the girl, who was on top of that carnival ride.
That
That
was
was-
hot, by the way.
So the Lifetime Movie Network might be a channel for you.
No,
Yeah,
I don't cry. They don't have victory, man. I'm more likely to cry when someone wins a football game in a movie than when someone, like, I don't know, finds their dad or something. It's about the win, baby.
I know, this has been spoilers. I'll tell you the part of the movie that got me on Edge of Darkness, because when you asked
No,
me,
I don't want to hear it. All right, hang on. If you're going to tell it,
I don't wanna hear it.
down.
Okay, you don't want to hear it.
I don't either. Edge of Darkness, I'm putting it into Netflix.
Okay.